Hey everybody, welcome to HomeRecordingMadeEasy.com, and here on my YouTube channel. And this video, we're going to take a look at our yearly, every year I do this, we're going to do our plugin wrap up for 2019. I know it's coming out in the first week of 2020. I'm a little late, but I want to go through quickly and show you all the plugins that I picked up in the year 2019. Now, some of these plugins have demos, and ones that have demos will be in the link in the description box below. I've done maybe half of these, already have demo from 2019. They'll be in a playlist called plugin demos. You can go check those out among all the other plugins that I've done over the years. And then some of these plugins, maybe half of these or so, I have not, or maybe more like 70% of these plugins I have not demoed yet because I picked them up at the end of 2019. A lot of these plugins I picked up during the Black Friday sales. And if you're into buying plugins or and whatnot, those are usually the best times to buy these plugins, is at that time, because manufacturers are slashing prices 50, 70, 80%. Buy, you know, 2 plugins, get 1 free, those kinds of things. I picked up a lot of plugins there as well. And so I just want to show you quickly by company which ones I picked up, how I got them, and then again, if I did a video for it, I'll mention that. I will also timestamp in the description box below the different manufacturers, so if you don't want to sit through this whole video, this video could be a long one. There's a lot of plugins here, but we're not going to listen to any in this particular video because it would just take far too long. You'll have to check the playlist. Link will be in the description box below, and you can go see the demo that I did of it. If I have not done a demo yet for them, again, you could go out to the company's website, and all of these plugins you could demo for free, anywhere from 7 days to 30 days, depending on the manufacturer. And again, I'll put all the links in the description box below for the different companies of where you can pick up these plugins and how you can demo them. Okay, so that's what we're going to do in this video. Hopefully you guys will stick through it and you guys will like this. And then lastly, and I'll say before we get into this that, you know, people ask all the time about plugins. Do you need all these plugins? You don't need all these plugins. A lot of these are redundant. You have 2 and 3 or 4 of the same kind of plugin by different manufacturers. And that is true. I'll say that you don't need any of these plugins. You can still mix and record great music with stock plugins. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know that. I say that all the time. I say that in all my training courses. However, I have a lot of these different plugins really because I'm an educator. I'm a teacher, and I do lots of training courses, and I do lots of mixing courses and recording courses for you guys, and I like to use different plugins in my different courses to give you guys a variety of things so you don't see the same thing month after month after month, video course after video course after video course. I try to expose you to as many tools as possible, and you can decide which ones you like better. And again, better is a very subjective word. They're all a little different, but they're all great. And then lastly, I do this for a living. I sit down in my studio 8-10 hours a day recording videos, mixing music, and to have different tools from different manufacturers is just a way to change things up. It's kind of like switching out and playing different types of guitars if you're a guitar player. So having said all that, I won't get into the whole pitch about like, subscribe. Everything's in the description box below. Stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to give you a free gift. Okay, here we go. So the first company that we're going to talk about is a new company that one of my students from mixingmadeeasy.net, link in the description box, turned me on to, is a company called Overloud. And Overloud makes a series of plugins that emulates this old analog hardware. And I've done probably 75% of the plugins I'm about to show you. There are demos already in the playlist, link in the description box below. The first one is this SSL bus compressor emulation called the Comp G. Very, very cool. I do have a demo for this one already. I think you'll really like this one. And again, you can buy these all as, I believe, a bundle or that I'm about to show you, or you can buy them individually. Again, go out to the Overloud and you can check out the different pricing and the different configurations that they have. They are not a subscription-based service, okay? This is a one-off type of a thing. Second plugin they have here is the Comp LA, which is really 2 plugins in one. It's the LA2A, and then with the flip of a switch down here, you can go to the LA3A. Very cool. I did a demo on this as well this year. They also make the Fairchild emulation, the Comp 670. Again, demo on this one as well. Great Fairchild emulation. And they have a couple of really unique features that, again, you can see in the demo. The Gem 76, which is the 1176 style, which again is a great plugin. And I did a demo on this one as well. Now, the next few that I'm going to show you, I have not demoed yet, This one is the EQ 495. I'm not sure what piece of gear this emulates. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'd have to read the manual, but I'm real interested to try out this particular EQ. They also have the EQ 550, which is probably, it looks like to be an API emulation, which is really cool. And one thing I love about their EQs here is they have this thing where you could turn each individual band on or off, which is pretty standard, right? But they also have this Q button, and what this does is this allows you, let's say you had the frequency set at 200 and you were boosting it, say 6 dB, it'll mute everything else around it, and all you'll hear is that particular frequency that you chose and by how much you either boosted or cut it. Much like the FabFilter Pro Q that you guys see me use all the time. So again, this is a really cool feature on this EQ, and I'm real interested to check this out. Then they also have the EQ84, which looks like a Neve style type of an EQ. Again, have not demoed this yet, but I'm really interested to check this one out. This is more for either buses or master bus. This is called the Sculptude Tube. This is like kind of a distortion, harmonic distortion kind of a deal, which I'm interested to play around with. I haven't demoed it yet, but I saw another demo online and I kind of liked it, so I'm interested to check it out. And then last but not least, they have the Tape Desk, which I did do a demo on. This is a wonderful tape machine. It's probably one of my new favorite tape machines, and I have lots of tape machine plugins. You have 3 different styles. You have the input on the left side, the tape machine itself, and then the output bus that they've emulated for like an SSL, for like a Neve style, and then this looks to be, I think, like either a Trident maybe. The T88, I'm not really sure. Again, I have to read the manuals. I haven't read all the manuals on these things, but this is a great plugin, great sounding plugin where you can listen to just the tape. You could turn just the mic pre in or out, or you can take the master bus and take that in or out as well, which is really cool. So a few new features that are in this tape machine that you don't see in other tape machines. The other thing I love about all the Overloud plugins is they have this thing called, which you can add a scribble strip, which if you're someone who maybe shares sessions with other producers or other engineers, or you're back and forth, or with other musicians, and let's say you set a plugin up in your session and you didn't want whoever was gonna get it to touch it, you can take a little scribble strip, you can move it around, and you can put it, let's say, on the recording level knob, and you can type in here, you know, do not touch, or something like that. And so this is pretty cool to have. So if you're sharing sessions, or just as a reminder, little notes, scribble strips, pretty cool. And you can just right click and you can delete those. That's something that's unique. No other plugin I've seen has those. So that is the Overloud plugins. Again, great company. All of these plugins, I'll tell you for the most part, with the exception of a few, but I'll tell you as we get through each manufacturer, all these plugins, for the most part, I've either paid for myself. Some of them were given to me to do plugin reviews for the company. And Overloud is one of those companies where I demoed myself before I ever reached out to them. I think this plugin, this plugin, this plugin, that plugin. These 4 plugins I demoed. I went to their website, just like you can, demoed them for 14 days. I really liked them. Then I reached out to the company and said, hey, I'd love to feature, here are the reviews I did for you. Would you be willing to give me these other plugins that I'm interested in so I can do some reviews for you? And then I'm going to feature all of the Overloud plugins in one of my mixing videos for mixingmadeeasy.net. As a matter of fact, for February 2020, we're going to be doing a mix with all Overloud plugins. They were very gracious. They sent me the plugin licenses, so I did not pay for any of these particular plugins, but as I said, I think they are really, really good. I encourage you to demo them if you're in the market for these kinds of plugin emulations, or you want something a little different, okay? So that's Overloud. The next company is Plugin Alliance, and Plugin Alliance kind of surprised me this year. They're one of the companies that in the past people have asked me about Plugin Alliance. I've always heard of Plugin Alliance. I've never have been a big fan of a lot of their plugins. They have a ton of plugins on their website. Some people love them, some people don't. At the end of 2019, they just started with a subscription-based service Before that, it was all just buying a one-off. I don't have any of their subscription-based services. I did demo a few of their channel strips, and I gotta say, I love their channel strips, and I wanna show you which ones that I have. Now, again, full disclosure, all of these channel strips, with the exception of one that I paid for, was given to me by Plugin Alliance for the same reason as Overloud. I reached out to them. They saw they saw my demo on the plugin that I purchased. They offered to give me the other channel strips for video reviews. I've done most of those video reviews already. And they've also given me some plugin licenses to give away as part of my mixing contest over at mixingmadeeasy.net. So again, as I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of their plugins, but their channel strips I really like. So let me show you the channel strips that I got. So the first one, which is the one I paid for, which is the by Brainworks, which is the Focusrite channel strip. This is a wonderful, wonderful channel strip. Have a full demo on this, go check it out on the website. I think you'll really like this channel strip. And I'm a huge channel strip user. I use, anytime a company puts out a new channel strip of an old console, I like to get it because I love mixing with channel strips. The second one is the solid state logic. This is the SSL 4000E. Again, fantastic channel strip. I did a video, a shootout of all the SSL channel strips that I own. You'll see, I think, a 2 or 3 part series in the plugin review playlist. Link will be in the description box below. Comparing this plugin to the Waves, to the Universal Audio, so on and so forth. Really cool. Got a lot of chatter, lots of comments on those videos. The next one was the 4000G channel strip. Again, this is great. What I love about these channel strips, they're nice and big. The user interface is easy to see. They're not tiny little knobs like on some of the other ones. The other one that I really like, this is not a channel strip, obviously, but this is something really different. This is the Purple Audio 1176. Sounds much different than the 1176 blackface compressors by other manufacturers. By Brainworks, again, this is a great plugin. There is a demo on this as well. Got the Shadow Hills mastering compressor. They gave me this license, asked me to do a demo. I played with it. I gotta say, it's a little bit beyond, it's a little bit too busy for me. Some people love this. What my first impressions are, I wasn't crazy about it. I haven't done a demo on it yet because I'm still trying to figure out how to use it, to be quite honest. I haven't spent enough time with it. But I have, excuse me, I have used the Universal Audio version of this and wasn't happy with it. But this one might be a little bit better. I don't know. I got to check this out. But this is the Shadow Hills. I know the hardware of this is very expensive. It's very sought after. I know it's a very popular compressor. I haven't spent enough time with it yet, so I can't say I like it or dislike it. I can just say I didn't like the Universal Audio version. And then lastly, they sent me I gotta click to activate. I'll do that after. Anyway, this is the Lindell channel strip. This is brand new from Plugin Alliance. They asked me, again, because they saw my other videos, they sent me this one for free. I haven't tried it yet, but again, it's a channel strip, and I love channel strips. This has 2 parts to this plugin. There's one you put on each individual channel, and then one you put on the buses. What you're looking at, I believe, is the bus one. Okay, sorry I didn't activate it yet, but I have this. I'm going to be doing this in 2020. Okay, and is that it? Yes, that's it. So that's all my Plugin Alliance plugins. Again, these are all, you can get a subscription to them to get all of these plugins, or you can buy them as one-offs. Check their website for current pricing. Everything is in the description box below. The next company that we have is the T-Rax bundle. Now, I have no experience with T-Rax. These I paid for all myself. I bought a bundle on sweetwater.com. They were running, again, a really great sale on them. I've heard a lot of good things about T-Rax stuff. They had one of their mega bundles and I bought them. Now there's more plugins than what I have loaded up here. I want to show you the ones I'm most interested in. There's even more plugins that come in this bundle. Some of them are kind of like limiters and different things and some different reverbs and stuff that I haven't really played with yet. But if you go look at their, I want to say it's it's one of their top end bundles. It has everything in it. Might be something to check out. So the first plugin is, again, another Fairchild emulation. This is the vintage compressor. I'm real interested to try this one. The second one is, again, another LA2A style. This is called the White 2A. Interested to try this. There's no demos on any of these yet, but again, I paid for all of these with my own money. They weren't given to me. Next one is a channel strip. Here's the white channel. Not really sure what this emulates. I need to kind of read the manual, but again, I'm a big channel strip person, so I'm interested to try this. Then they had a series of tape machines, and again, I love tape machine plugins, and so I bought their tape machine bundle. The first one is the Tape Machine 99. The second one is the Tape Machine 80. The third one is the Tape Machine 440. Okay, and I think there's one other. Yes, and then the Tape Machine 24. So this was a separate bundle. The Tape Machine bundle, I think I bought it for $80, and I got 4 tape machine plugins. They're all modeled after different famous tape machines. I've read a little bit about it, but I don't have all the specific details. You can go check it out. Link will be in the description box below, and you can read it. And again, you could demo all of these, but I love tape machines, so I'm interested to check those out. Also, what came in this bundle was the Echoplex. Now, I have an Echoplex by Universal Audio. I'm interested to try this along with it. This came as part of the bundle. Let's see, this SSL style compressor. Again, this is very similar to the one that the PreSonus Studio One has as part of their FAT channel. So I'm interested to compare this to that plugin. Oops. Let's see. The next one is an opto compressor, which I'm interested in. This is called the opto compressor. And then we have, this is really cool, I thought, as part of the bundle. This is a mic room emulator where you could put it on a source, let's say a guitar track, and you can put 2 different types of microphones on that source. You can switch it up. I think they have a bunch of, yeah, look at all the different microphones they have that you can use. Ribbon microphones, 2 microphones, condenser microphones. So you can switch those up. And you have the source, and then you have the target. You have an input gain, a whole bunch of different stuff here. You can do mid-side stuff. I haven't really played with this. I looked at it a little bit, and I'm really interested to try it. This might be pretty cool. And again, T-Rax always has a bunch of presets too that you can check out. Okay, so that looks like that'll be a fun plugin to try. Again, a mic room emulation, which I don't have any plugins like that. And again, that was part of the bundle. And then lastly, we have a metering plugin, which I thought was kind of interesting. I'll probably play around with this and check this out. So that was the T-Rax bundle. Again, I think I paid $80 or something for it, and you get a whole, and there's more plugins. Like I said, there's a whole, if you look over in my browser here, there is a lot more than that. I mean, you can see all of them here. I didn't even show you half of them. There's lots of reverbs, there's some delays, there's de-essers, there's other EQs. You know, there's some other EQs here that I didn't show you yet. You know, some Neve EQs, some Pultec style EQs, all kinds of stuff. They have a Leslie emulator. I mean, look at all these. All these for like less than $100, not including the tape machines. The tape machines were a separate bundle. But I mean, I don't know, there's probably 25, 30 plugins in here. Again, I will be playing with these, and we will be featuring an entire mix over at mixingmadeeasy.net where we use only the T-Rax bundle. Yes, that's one of the reasons why I have a lot of these plugins, so I can show you guys different things. So again, mixingmadeeasy.net, link will be in the description box. Go check it out, video right on the website, you'll learn all about it. Next plugin is manufacturer's Sound Toys. I only got a few of them. I don't have a lot of Sound Toys plugins, but this was, I got the Decapitator, which I know is very, very popular. Again, I paid for this with my own money. Again, this was a Black Friday sale. I think I picked this up for $24. I also picked up the Devil Lock Deluxe. This was another $24 plugin by them, which I know is like kind of a distortion plugin, which I'm interested to try. And then lastly, I updated my version of the Echo Boy. I've had the Echo Boy, but you can update it to their latest version, version 5, I think for $14, which has more presets, a little bit more better emulation. I've said before, this is probably the best delay plugin I've ever used. If you need a delay plugin, just the presets alone, you'll never need anything else. So I'm really love this, and I use it an awful lot. Echo Boy, Sound Toys. Okay, so those are the 3 that I have for them. And again, those were not given to me, I paid for those. The next one is the SSL Native bundle. Now the SSL Native bundle, I have done reviews on all of these. The Sound Toy ones, there's no reviews yet, and same thing with T-Rax. Just got them, haven't reviewed them yet. Now SSL Native, we have reviewed all of these. Again, link will be in the description, in the playlist. And I have used these in some other mixing videos that you might have seen as part of the live mixing series, or if you're a member of mixingmadeeasy.net, depending on when you're watching this video, I just did a mix in January 2020, and it happens to be January 2020 as of the recording of this video, where I used only SSL Native bundle plugins. These are great plugins. Now, this is a subscription-based service where I think it's like 14 bucks a month, US dollars, where you could buy the plugins individually. There's not a lot of plugins. There's only about 6 or 8 in the bundle, but they're all fantastic. The first one is this is a bus compressor, the SSL bus compressor, fantastic plugin. Second one is the channel strip. SSL channel strip. Now again, compared to the other channel strips that I have, and again, they're all modeled on different desks, physical analog desks, and I get that, but this was part of my SSL shootout, plugin shootout, that's in the playlist below. This is probably the best SSL channel strip I've heard, and I've said that in the videos. There's a 3D depth to this plugin that I don't hear in any of those other ones. Plugin Alliance, Universal Audio, Waves, even the CLA Mix Hub by Waves, which we'll talk about in a bit. This is an amazing channel strip. If you're into SSL stuff, this is great. The drum strip for drum buses, amazing plugin. Again, demo will be below. The Flex Verb, no demo on this one. I haven't done it yet. I've used it a couple of times, and I love it. I gotta play with it a little bit more. What I really love about this plugin is it's one of the few plugins where you can adjust early reflections. And I talk a lot about early reflections in my Mixing Made Easy Volume 2, Advanced Mixing Techniques. I talk a lot about early reflections. And there are very few plugins on the market, reverb plugins, where you can adjust the early reflections. The only other one that I've seen that I own is the one by PreSonus called the Room Reverb, which I hate it for the reverb, but for the early reflections, it's great. This does both. And it has an EQ and everything in it. So this is a really good plugin. The next one is a vocal channel strip, which again, I haven't done a demo on this, but I've used it as part of some of my other training courses, and I like it. It's got a compressor, a de-esser, a deploser for p, and also an EQ. Really, really great. They also have this plugin called the Saturator, which I've used a couple of times, and I believe there is a plugin demo for that in the playlist below as well. Again, great plugin. So the SSL Native stuff, that's it, yeah. So the SSL Native stuff is great. And there's a couple other plugins that come in the bundle that I don't have here. I haven't played with yet. A couple of kind of weird plugins, you know, weird effect plugins, but these are the meat and potato plugins. There's 6 of them. I think there's 8 or 10 of them in the bundle. Again, you can get these for a monthly subscription, or you can buy them individually. I have the monthly subscription. I'm on my 2nd year of it. I really like it. Great, great, great plugins for the money. Again, link will be in the description box. You can go check it out. The next manufacturer is Waves. And I bought a lot of Waves plugins this year. Again, another company where I don't get any of their plugins for free. I've tried to work with Waves in the past. I've tried to contact them. I've done lots of plugin demos by them. I own lots of their plugins. I'm too small of a dude, I guess, in the YouTube world, where they don't even want to correspond with me, let alone, you know, work with me on anything. However, they got some great plugins. This company, Black Friday sales are unbelievable, and this is where I buy most of my plugins. However, Waves over the last couple of years, they're running sales all year round, where you could buy most of their plugins for less than 30 bucks. And I would tell you, don't buy any of their plugins for more than 30 bucks. Every one of their plugins at one point or another goes on sale. All of them do. So I would say, if you're looking for one of their plugins, or, you know, and I have tons of them. These are just the ones I got in 2019. I'm going to show you. Wait for the sales. They're really, really good. The first one I want to show you is the Abbey Road Studios. There is a plugin demo on this. I really like this a lot. You can check the demo out. I love all the Abbey Road stuff. It's got a very unique, distinct sound. This is something that goes on your master bus. So when you're wearing headphones, it kind of emulates what the sound in your headphones of the Abbey Road Studios control room is. Very cool. And I did a full demo on this, so go check it out. I think this is a really cool plugin. I also picked up Abbey Road Chambers. Again, anytime a new Abbey Road plugin comes out, I'm a sucker and I buy it. I have all of the Abbey Road stuff. And I featured it on certain products throughout mixingmadeeasy.net in 2019, as well as the home recording made easy training courses and some of the live mixing series. I've used some of these plugins. Here's another one. Great plugin. This is brand new, which I don't have a demo yet. I picked this up at Black Friday this year. The Abbey Road Saturator, brand new plugin. I'm interested to check it out. Haven't played with it. The next one that I just picked up is kind of a, I don't know, it was an impulse buy. I got it for 20 bucks at Black Friday. This is the Abbey Road vinyl. If you guys, been following me for a while, if you're not a new person to this channel, my mixing style and what I kind of focus on is analog style mixing, which you can go check out, Mixing with Analog Style Plugins Made Easy. That course will be in the link in the description box below. And so anytime we're talking about these old analog kind of sound and vibe, I kind of dig it. Again, I don't know how much I'll use this, but I think it's interesting and I wanted to pick it up. I was a sucker. I was on a plugin buying binge at Black Friday in 2019, so I picked this up. I'm interested to try it. I also got the API collection, which I've been wanting for a while. The 2500 compressor. The API comes with the 550 EQ, and it comes also with the, what is the other one? Comes with a 550A, and it also comes with a 550B. I also picked up the Abbey Road, again, the TG Master Desk. I'm real interested to trying this. It's really for mastering, I guess is how it's kind of, promoted as like a mastering plugin, but you can also use this on a master bus. And again, it looks intimidating with all the crazy knobs on it, but it's a lot like the channel strip, the TG12345, which I have by Waves. But once you understand how to use it, it's a really great plugin. And again, what I love about the Abbey Road stuff is they don't sound like anything else. It's a very unique sound. And depending on the mix, I like using them. So there's the TG mastering desk. Oops. Also picked up Bass Rider. Again, I haven't done a review on this yet either. Just got it at Black Friday. I have Vocal Rider. It's great. I was interested to see what Bass Rider would do. I think I got this for free because I bought 2 other plugins. It was like buy 2, get 1 free. And this is one I got for free. This is another one I got for free, which I don't know. Again, they gave me a free one because I bought so many of their plugins at Black Friday. This is the new Brower Motion, which there's a couple of reviews online about it. I'm not sure I quite get it. I'm interested to check it out. I don't know if it's all hype or if it's snake oil or if it's just all, it's crap. I don't know. But I was interested to try it. I didn't pay anything for it. They gave me a list of my free options when I was buying all their plugins. This happened to be on it. And I'm interested to see what it kind of does. Does it really give you a more 3-dimensional kind of thing? I don't know. We'll see. But this is an interesting plugin. I'd be interested to try it. And then we also got, earlier in the year, which there is a plugin demo on this one, the Sheps Omni channel strip. Pretty good channel strip. Is it my favorite channel strip in the world? No, not really. It is cool though. It's got, it sounds good. I did an entire demo on it, and I even think, I want to say in 2019 in mixingmadeeasy.net, I think I mixed an entire mix with just using this channel strip, and you can get a really good mix with it. It's cool. It's got some interesting features. Again, there is a demo on this below in the description box. And then lastly, the CLA Mix Hub. Again, I did a demo on this. And we also featured this plugin in the last live mixing series. I think it was Live Mixing Series Volume 5. We used only this plugin. Pretty good SSL emulation. What makes this particular one different from all the others on the market is you have 2 different ways you kind of use it. This is called the channel view, and then you have this thing called bucket view, which basically, what it basically does is you can assign all the different channels to certain buckets, and then you can adjust any one of the channels in one plugin window. So in other words, if this happens to be on, let's say, your kick drum, but you have your snare assigned to this, your toms, your overheads, your rooms, then that means you can just open up one plugin window and you can switch the bucket view and you can adjust the EQ, the compressor. You don't see anything here because I don't have anything assigned on it. So that's the unique thing about it, and I show that in the demo. What I will say is it's clunky. And I don't find this, but although the bucket view thing was the reason why I bought it, I thought it would be cool. To me, it was kind of clunky. You're constantly switching back and forth. I don't know how much I like that, but some people really like it. Overall, does the plugin sound good? Yeah, it sounds good. I urge you to go demo and check it out. Again, I bought all these Waves plugins with my own money. There was no one gave me anything. And that's all of my Waves plugins for this year, for 2019. And then lastly, we have a company called Audified. Now, Audified is one of those companies I do have a working relationship with. They've reached out to me from the very beginning, maybe a year ago, telling me about their plugins, asking me if I wanted to try them. They gave me the free licenses. I tried their plugins. I love them. They gave me, every time they put out a new plugin, they give me a new license, and they also give me licenses to give away as free plugin gifts as part of our mixing contest every month at mixingmadeeasy.net. This is a great set of plugins. The first one is the Mix Checker Pro. This is great for putting on your master bus and being able to check your mix on different emulated or systems, so you don't have to run out and put a CD in the car anymore. This is great. Again, I've given away probably 5 or 6 of these as part of our mixing contest throughout 2019. The next set of plugins are all part of what they call their Tone Spot series. This is new for Audified. The first one is the Acoustic Pro. Again, there are demos for all of these in the playlist below. All of their Tone Spot series are all laid out exactly the same way. They have a Tone Spot Pro series, which is what you see here with all the crazy knobs on here. And they also have the same thing called the Tone Spot Acoustic Express series, which is really more preset based, where all the knobs are gone and all the things done under the hood. There are reviews for both styles in the playlist below. I'm only showing you the Pro series. So here's the Acoustic, here's the Bass Pro, here's the Drum Pro, here's the Electric Guitar Pro, and they also have a Vocal Pro, which they just put out. They sent me the plugin. I haven't even installed it yet, and I haven't tried it yet. But I will say that the Vocal Pro, if it's anything like these other ones that I've shown you, the Tone Spot series is great. They're a great company to work with. They've given me lots and lots of licenses. Again, the giveaways part of my mixing contest. I've been giving them away to students. They really like them. This year in 2020, I will be doing an entire mix at mixingmadeeasy.net where we only use the Tone Spot series. And I do that for a reason, so I can show you how you can get a really good mix just using one set of plugins. Because most people out there don't have the budget or even the desire to go out and buy all these plugins that I have. And like I said at the beginning of the video, you don't need all of these. I have all of these for a couple of reasons, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, mostly because I'm a teacher and an educator, and I need to show you guys something different. I need to stay on top of a lot of these plugins because everyone likes the new latest and greatest thing, and some of it is for business purposes. However, as I said, being someone who does lots and lots of mixing and creates lots of mixing training courses, it's great to have a variety of stuff. So me as a business person invest a lot of my own money in these tools so I can show them to you guys. And also I get a kick out of them as well. Hey, I'm a plugin slut. What can I say? But Audified, they give me their plugins, and they are great plugins. If they weren't great plugins, I wouldn't tell you about them. I have lots of companies that you guys, some would know, some may never have heard of, who reach out to me about their plugins. I try them, I don't like them, and I never even mention them on the channel. I never do a review for them. If I don't personally like them, if I wouldn't pay for them myself, I don't bring them to you guys because I don't want to recommend something that I don't feel would be helpful to you. So that is the plugin wrap up for 2019. And again, I haven't counted them, but there's probably close to 100 plugins I got in 2019. Some of which are all in the demos below. Like I said, probably half of these have demos for them on my YouTube channel already. The other ones will be coming in 2020. And if you're a part of mixingmadeeasy.net, as I keep saying over and over and over again, you will not only get to see all of these plugins in action in the year 2020, but you'll get a chance to win a lot of them as part of the mixing contest. So once again, go to mixingmadeeasy.net and check out what I got going on over there. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. I want to give you guys a free gift. Okay, I want to give you 2 things actually. Okay, first thing I want to do is, if you're new to this channel and it's the first video that you're watching, I need you to go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com. I'm going to give you 5 free mixing training courses. Yes, 5 free courses worth about $200 US, where you can use a lot of these plugins in those courses to demo the plugins for yourself. Go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com. Sign up right on the homepage, get your 5 free courses. That's thing number 1. Thing number 2 I want to give you for watching this video, I want to give you a coupon code. Coupon code is YouTube25. YouTube 25, you can use that on any course at homerecordingmadeeasy.com and get 25% off any one of my training courses, single title training courses, not the bundles. Okay, YouTube 25 at homerecordingmadeeasy.com. Again, it's my gift to you just for thank you for watching this video. Okay, now last but not least, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Please give me the thumbs up, hit that notification bell, share this video with others. Stay tuned to the channel because I am releasing 2 new videos every week. Mix Tip Tuesday, which will be in the description box below, a playlist for Mix Tip Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, a new video goes up, and every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we do another video outside of mixing, things like plug-in wrap-up, showing you different studio gear, so on and so forth. So once again, I've been Dave with homerecordingmadeeasy.com. Thank you so much for your support and for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.